With my background, so I did pro bodybuilding and I was in the fitness world. I was a trainer. I was working as kind of like a trainer to a lot of celebrities actually in LA. And in that world of just like appearance and just, definitely more materialistic approach to fitness. And then with the bodybuilding also, I just saw so many quick fixes and actually really extreme measures that people were taking.
Like eating disorders and stuff like that?
Eating disorders, even health products that are marketed as great for you, but they're terrible for, your hormonal factors, your hormone, your metabolism, your holistic health, right? And a lot of these like
the fat
burners. Yeah. Like high stimulants, these pre-workouts that are just like insane and just packed with so much crap and chemicals and just shit that's not good for you. But it might be able to get you to a place where you can look good, like you look good enough to get on stage, but that person inside is literally crumbling. Like they're about to have a huge metabolic damage because of all the overtraining. Their adrenals are completely shot. Mm-hmm. Their gut health is totally haywire because they're eating all this sugar-free stuff that's just to get to a calorie deficit.
Well, they got to put something else in place of it. That's my issue with it. Like when I did a keto diet for a while, it was like, oh, here's the keto cheesecake.
Yes.
And I'm like,
you're like, that's
what
not
the fuck
good
are
for
we
your
doing
health?
here?
Like, what about
like how many chemicals
aspect?
are in this, or like how
Yes.
much stevia is actually in this?
It's not about
like
just calories in, calories out, and your caloric total. And I think that's what I saw was like that focus on be in a calorie deficit, no matter the cost to your gut and hormones and all of the rest. And then it was like, cool, you get on stage and then you have this horrible like just backlash on people they will yo-yo into like major gaining of weight.
Happen with so many celebrities.
Water retention, they'll just yo-yo because you can't sustain that level.
I need to do a private consult with you at some point.
I would love to hope.
I'm going to ask you a million questions right now. We might just do it right here. What is your take on like intermittent fasting and stuff like that?
I think there's some cellular detox benefits for sure. I think I have mixed feelings about it for women just because of the cortisol that it can spike for, and how that can damage our hormones. I think that women actually I feel like I wouldn't recommend it so much for women. I think a 12-hour fast like overnight is fine, but once you're getting into these 20-hour fasts and you have like a 4-hour eating window, it's really extreme. And like for me, I'm a hungry monster, right? I have to eat like every 2 to 3 hours or I'm a fucking bitch, right? That's just how my body works. Yeah. And I eat a lot. People are like, oh, you must be dieting all the time. I'm like, no, I eat a lot. I just eat in the right amounts of things, right? If I were to fast, my cortisol levels would spike. My blood sugar, the glucose issues is a whole different component. And it doesn't go well for me. A lot of women can actually be that way as well. It's not nurturing that hormonally balanced homeostasis, that state of homeostasis where women need to be sort of a little more nurtured in these markers. For men, some men, it can work pretty well depending on how you run, and it just depends on your body's reaction to it. But there are definitely some cellular detoxification benefits, for sure. And ultimately, it's a tool that can help some people if they just know, I only have this small eating window. It's going to make sure that they do end up in a calorie deficit because they didn't have the opportunity to eat the rest of the day. Whereas the rest of the day, on a normal day, if they're not fasting, they might be grazing, snacking, picking up something at the gas station, a fucking latte here, you know what I mean? So the calories will add up. So I think it lends itself to like a caloric deficiency and you'll end up there. But I don't know that it's the best thing for your holistic health, depending on how you respond to it. But
I think I do it more for like cognitively.
Yeah.
And like ease. Like it's not so much, I guess, a dieting thing for me. It's like I just get so much more shit done when I don't have to focus on like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Eating
as often as I do.
Black coffee.
It's a full-time job.
Where's my bulletproof at? Put it in the coffee and then
yeah.
I'm
well,
good
the nice
till
thing
like
about
3
those
o'clock
fats,
or something, you know?
The fact that you're doing the fats in the morning
it's not really
helps.
a true fast then, is it? I guess.
No, I mean, there's debates on that.
Yeah.
But I do think that that's the only way that I recommend it. If a client's like, I want to intermittent fast, it just works better for me. I'm like, well, at least have some MCT oil or some fats in the morning. So then you actually have some sort of fuel. Because you can also get into like that starvation mode where I've seen people try it and then their body goes into starvation mode. It freaks out. Your cortisol spikes. And because you're like, I don't know when my next meal is. I'm fucking starving. Right. And so then they actually hold on to fat. So it actually will backfire on them. They're trying to like boost their metabolism. It will really slow it down.
Yeah.
So I have some mixed, it depends on the person. And I think that, when you're working with a doctor that can do blood work and an anti-aging doctor that knows what's going on. I think
that's huge is like, because everybody's so different. Like really find somebody like yourself or some sort of professional in that field and then pair that with blood work. Like actual blood work. Yes. And there's so many third-party companies out there that do it now. Yeah. It's fucking amazing.
From home.
Like from where we're at. Yeah. Like there's DNA tests. There's all kinds of crazy stuff that you can do to figure out a lot of different stuff.
Because everything is individual. You know, like that's the biggest thing. I can give you a personalized diet plan and workout plan, but when I need to know also what's happening with your blood work. And like, let's look at those markers. I need to know what's happening with your hormones. Are your hormones balanced? Are they not? Then that would change my prescription for you based on what's happening in your blood work.
Right.
So, and everybody's individual. I just did this test with Elixium. Shout out Elixium. They're one of my.
I'm actually need to go see them like next
They're amazing.
Week. Yeah.
So they've been a provider for me, and a number of clients for just optimizing in little areas. And they did a genetic test that was really interesting because they can literally break down, okay, what your genetic mutations are, if you have any, which everybody does, to one degree or another. And it means it will basically prime you for certain disorders, certain disease, certain deficiencies based on just your genetics. So then what they do is they'll review your genetics and what the results are. And then they will prescribe, and they have these tailored supplements based on different genetic mutations. So it's kind of cool because they can, down to your genes, they can give you a more accurate kind of prescription. So you pair that with your current hormone panel and what's happening with your endocrine system, and then you can really optimize. I mean, there's so many tools now, and I feel like everybody needs to just make it a non-negotiable once a year blood work.
Absolutely.